see if we could... See if we once again can maybe... I don't know. I guess not put him to sleep. That sounds terrible. No. Maybe relax him. He's had quite the struggle over the last couple of days. Dear friend of mine. Okay, what are we doing? He can't hear me, right? I hope he can hear me. Okay, good. That is very good. Very good. Okay, so based on what my little cheat sheet Amazon Kindle is telling me, that the Irontail TM23 can be found in Meteor Falls, which is right down the block, and we're gonna go ahead and frickin' hell, what is wrong with my bike? There's nothing wrong with the bike, I just suck at riding one. Probably why I don't have one. I don't feel like messing. Oh my lord. I don't feel like messing with you right now. So, oop, that's a rock. That's more grass. That's Pokemon. On the quest for Irontail, because apparently I have nothing else better to do. Well, I mean, I do have other things better to do, but I mean, Vulpix only had Flamethrower, and that's like the only attack move. Whoops, sorry, dude. I'll get you freaking fat ass out of the way. God, for God's sake. Okay. Meteor Falls. Now, is it going to tell me where it's at, Meteor Falls? That is time. We hit the old Kindle cheat sheet and type in Meteor Falls and see where shit is at. No, not Meteor Falls, Corey. What the hell is wrong with you? No, my lord. This Kindle is real laggy. M-E-T-E-O-R space Falls. Falls map. Good. Alright. And this should give us an idea of where things are at. Let's see. Are you gonna give me a list of where I can find things? Oh, the hell was that? Is that a Zubat? Shut up, Zubat. Oh no, there's waterfalls in here. Oh, wait, hold up. Meteor Falls, duh. Idiot, wall, XD. I swear, if Irontail is up a waterfall, I'm gonna be pissed. So that basically means I gotta spend the other 5 minutes going across the map and back over to Moss Deep. Oh my lord. Just straight up walked out. I'm getting off the bike. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I just gotta remember that if something bad happens, I cannot hit my leg and punch myself in the leg like I'm used to doing whenever I get mad. Because of my scooter crash a couple of days ago, it scraped the shit out of my right hand. Especially on the pinky, that shit burns a little. That's okay. There's nothing up here. I really need a guide as to where this thing might be. Items. Irontail. On the northwesternmost hill in the main room, accused by bottom floor 1, requires a surf and waterfall. Well, rip-a-rooney my fucking life. That's a big oofers, chief. So I guess we're not getting we're not getting Irontail. Damn it. Oh my lord. Can Iron Tail be found anywhere else? Let's type in the old Bulbapedia search. TM23. TM23. No, it cannot be found anywhere else. It's at the game corner in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Why can't I just go to the game corner and freaking buy it? We've all done it. We've all gone to the game corner, spent a bunch of money on coins, and then just traded the coins right back for prizes instead of playing the games. We've all done it. That's how you hustle. What do you mean you want me to play the slots? But shut up. Okay, so Iron Tail is a bust, unless we get Waterfall. Now, I don't think I have Waterfall. Let me check Swampert out real quick. That is a no. Okay. Do I at least maybe have it? Let's check. I don't. Son of a bitch. Which means I'm gonna have to go to Sotopoulos, right? Or should I just reach over at my Kindle and figure out where it might be? If this is one of those HMs I gotta find, I'm freaking definitely cheesing this. HM07. It's in Sotopoulos. Now, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to... What was the other thing I was gonna give Vulpix? Was I gonna teach him Dig anyway? Oh my lord, stop that. I need to change the control pad. This control pad is going to shite. Can I please go up? Thank you. I'm gonna teach it Dig, right? What was the 4 moves? Overheat, which it has, because it was better than Fire Blast. Overheat, Dig, Iron Tail, Flamethrower. Yeah, we're gonna teach it Dig. We're gonna teach you Dig, Vulpix, just because you need more attack moves. Now, what's a better move? Let's see. Prevents foes from using the moves known by the user. That means that if a foe knows any of these 4, it cannot use them. That's a stupid move, and therefore it's out of here. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and look at your imprisonment up on your statement, and it's good. Get out of here. Okay. Have I battled you yet? No, I've not. Uh-oh. I hear sirens. And they cut out really close. I hear a car flying by. That looked like a fire truck. Alright, it's not coming into the park, so that's good. We need to go back to... Oh, no! Upon going all the way back to Meteor Falls, I just realized I should have just went back to Folivor. I gotta take the long... this is slightly a shortcut. I gotta go back up and around the damn mountains, up through Fort Tree, and then cut back down to Lily Cove. God, this is gonna take like 5 minutes. In the time span of me recording for 45 minutes, I have done nothing productive. With the exception of letting one of my best friends watch and enjoy. That's like really the most productive thing I've done. Yeah, I opened up Discord after the first video and I thought, you know, it may not be doing anything. Let me record one more video and then let me ask. And he said, yeah, sure. So he could listen and watch this, or he could do his own thing. I know he was just in a VR chat a little bit ago. I've played VR chat a few times. It's fun. It's kind of an interesting community. People are pretty nice, at least from what I've seen. But that may not tell the whole story. So, but yeah. And then, yeah, he's playing VR chat for a little bit. And then, what was that? What else was he doing? He was playing CSGO a little bit earlier. And then he was on Spotify, which I think is a music listening app, if I remember right. I've never used Spotify. I think it's something like that. It's like Pandora's Box, isn't it? I think. But I know he uses it, and so does one of my other friends that I follow on my Discord. Seems like he's always listening to Spotify. He's a metalhead. The one follower of mine, the artist that I follow, he is a big time metalhead. Like he and somebody else in his server were talking about metal bands the other day, and they were naming stuff off that I never even heard of. I wish I could remember what some of them were, but yeah, like they're big metalheads. I could never get into metal. I felt metal was too harsh, too aggressive for me. Like, I like hard rock and like maybe loose metal, but like not really anything hardcore. The most metal I've listened to is from a Russian metal band, and the only reason why I listen to them is because they made the soundtrack for one of my Hard Truck games, which is a semi-simulation game from like back in the 2000s. And I think it came out in 04 or 05. And I played a lot of that, and when you're driving around in the truck, it's playing like really like metal music, but like a bunch of guitar riffs and drums going off, but there's no singing. So I was just like, you know what, this soundtrack is pumping. I'm gonna look this up real quick, and I have all 12 of the soundtrack songs on my iPod. I wish I could learn how to play guitar for some of them, because some of these songs are freaking gnarbuckle, dude. Shredding the gnar. Okay, why is this prick getting to go first? I was rambling about music genres and types, and I freaking forgot what I was doing. What's going on here? Oh, he's gone. Never mind. I'm like, why is Vulpix paralyzed? Why is Vulpix, like, not killed this Oddish yet? What is going on? Paralysis heal. And you're cured. Oh, God, it's a miracle. God, could you imagine if Pokemon status like things worked on humans? Like, you get you get a bite from a Black Widow. All I gotta do is spray some antidote. Boom, it's just cured. Gone. Your life is fine. That'd be insane. Whoever does that first is gonna get a lot of money. Like, you get into a car accident, your left leg is paralyzed. Boom, paralysis heal. Just spray it on the thigh. Boom, just works. Fully functional again. Oh my god. Got some sunburn, get some burn heal. There you go. You get roasted. Got some burn heal for that too, Chief. Alright. Kind of in a silly mood right now. I've got this bottle of champagne to my left, and it's from my sister's award banquet earlier, and this freaking yellow balloon that's tied to it is slowly like losing air. And it's just like right next to the left side of my face, and I'm gonna freaking punch it or something. It's getting a little too close to me. That was like, I never watched a lot of Rick and Morty, but that was like one of the funniest scenes I ever seen. Was Rick and Morty are like, I don't know what they're doing. They're like at this public speaking place or whatever, and this guy walks up on like stage, and he's just like, alright everybody, let's get step on up everybody, let's get some personal space up in this place. He just starts going on about personal space, and there's a bit where he's like in the middle of talking, and then he's just like, whoa, who's that? What's around me right now? As you can see, I'm very serious about my personal space. Like, this guy was so fearful that somebody would get, like, at least 5 feet of him. It was hilarious. Let's get some personal space up in this place. I actually don't mind my personal space. Like, the only thing that pisses me off, and I'm sure people can relate, is when I'm on the subway train, or when I'm on a bus, and maybe 25% of the bus or the train car I'm in is, like, full, and somebody gets on the bus or train, not so much on the train, just because people are pretty, people that ride the train seem to be pretty, like, you know, like solo-minded amongst themselves, and they kind of just sit by themselves. But I'm talking about, like, on the bus, I guess, most of the time. There's been a couple of incidences where I got on the bus, and normally I sit in the back of the bus. This motherfucker, he just freaking paralyzed me again. I don't got any more paralysis heals, buddy. But anyway... I'd be sitting in the corner of the bus, and somebody else would get on, and I could tell they may not all be there, like, mentally. But, you know, they're still dressed. It's not like they're homeless or anything. So, like, they're still dressed properly. They just may not be, you know, firing on all cylinders. For some other reason, like, this one time, I remember, this, like, I want to say late teens black chick, like, she got on the bus with, I assumed was her little brother, and I could tell she was not, like, she was kind of curious, and, like, not all there, and she there was, like, 5 of us on the bus, and she came up and sat right next to me, and she stared at me, and I'm playing my 3DS, and I'm just thinking to myself, okay, what is she doing? And oh, hey, I'm back where I'm supposed to be, neat. And I'm just like, okay, I just won't pay any attention to her. And she kept staring at me. She stared at me, and she kind of got this smile on her face as she was staring at me. And I didn't know what was going on. I never bothered to turn and ask her to stop because I was playing Super Mario 3D Land, I think, and I was kind of focused, so I was just kind of ignoring it. And then it was like one of those times where like she went to, like, she got to her stop, and I was still on the bus. And then she, like, told me I was cute. And then she told me bye, in a cute, sassy voice. And then she walked off, and I just kind of paused my game, and I looked up as the bus started going. I was just like, okay. Things I've experienced during public transit for 500, Alex. But yeah, it was kind of weird. But I'm not really bugged by it, unless if somebody's, like, trying to pick a fight with me, in which I don't tolerate that. So... But I mean, if somebody sits next to me and they just kind of eyeball me, but I don't feel like they're threatening in any way, I'll kind of just let them do it. It's just like, whatever. You know? What are the chances that we see each other on the bus again? Like, it's nothing, you know. Just something I don't know. The experience was weird, but overall, I mean, nothing bad happened, so, it's whatever. Oh, oops. I have totally forgotten that I'm supposed to be going back this way and raising up my Vulpix. Now, I'm going to have to activate Mr. Kindle cheat sheet over here again, because deal or no deal? No, thanks. I'm already dealing and wheeling on CSGO Live. I'm actually not doing too bad on that site. However, I was test spinning yesterday. I was just like, I didn't want to add money yet, because I was just like, am I sure I want to, like, get into this? I was test spinning a random case, and it freaking, son of a bitch, it freaking spun on an M4 Howl, which, if you guys don't play CSGO, that is, like, one of the most sought after, that's like a diamond ring in the gaming world of CSGO, and it was a 0.0001 chance. And I'm sitting there and I'm laying in my chair and I see it and it, like, clips the left side of the box. And I'm looking around like I'm on The Office. I'm just looking for a camera and I'm just like, really? Really? You're gonna do this to me? I didn't even have any money in the goddamn case. And the case itself, I think, was $17 to open. But I was just like, I rolled my eyes. And what I should have done is I should have taken a screenshot. But I didn't. I freaking kept on test spinning. And ever since then, in all the cases that I've opened, I've never seen another yellow pass by. Like, I've landed on a pink. Again, another test spin. It would have been a $20 profit, but oh well. But yeah, I freaking... Oh, God damn it. I'm still... Ugh. Oh, well. I don't even like the Howl skin, man. It's the whole red and orange thing. I just don't like it. Like, I have a gun skin for, well, actually, before I get into this, I'm gonna start and stop it.